We have a decision to make, my friends. We've not played well after the Sheffield Wednesday game. We lost against 20th place Huddersfield 1-0. And then, because I thought it was almost out of our reach playoffs, the slim chance we had anyway. So, against QPR, I played a brand new tactic. And we won 1-0 in the 92nd minute. QPR are like a mid-table side. But we didn't play that well. We got a little bit lucky. It was a pretty even, boring game because it's kind of a boring tactic. I've already sent it to Gareth Southgate in case he wants to use it. But that puts me in a position. Which tactic do I use for the Newcastle game? The league is incredibly close. Well, it's 5 points. It's still doable, albeit, you know, our goal difference is not really helping us here, slightly low. It's just a very outside chance. So I'm kind of tempted, because the trouble is we're playing Newcastle, who are already out of the playoffs at the moment, so we're not denting any of these guys. So it's very, very, very unlikely we're going to get there. Brentford have to lose the games. So I'm just going to use the new tactic, because I'm getting itchy feet. You know me. I like, even if a tactic's doing well, I like to mix it up a bit. And it might be just something we use occasionally. But let's have a look at it. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. Here it is. Like, pretty basic. Nothing exuberant. It's using some inverted wingers and just one up top with a little bit more security. More attacking fullbacks, but a bit more security with a ball-winning midfielder. Just looking after the back four. And like I said, it was all right. It worked fine. So I'm going to use it because even if we win both games, it's incredibly unlikely that we can get in there. Les is going to have to play in a position he doesn't know because everybody else is, just make it worse. Campus is back. Hooray! And Severino gets played as a ball-winning midfielder, which is quite cool as well. So, right, okay. I think we just use it because it's the likelihood is we don't qualify anyway. So let's practice this tactic, maybe make a few tweaks to it. At the end of the day, it is Newcastle, and they're probably going to spank us regardless. So let's just deal with players being unhappy because it's a new system. I like that team. McNally starting is always a good thing. Not going to be pleasant for anyone, but a win is required. What? Okay, Amy. Terrible conditions expected. Might skip this one. That's the true plastic fan speaking there. Right. Come on, boys. As long as it does all right. As long as we don't get smashed. If we can lose by 1 goal or a draw away against Newcastle, I think that shows the tactic has promise. Even if not, we're only just using it, so it still could be good, even if we get spanked. But I'm hoping we can get somewhat of a decent performance. Obviously, Roos is going to be a little bit more isolated than we're used to. But it'd be nice, and we're 1-0 down after 10 minutes. It'd be nice to have a tactic, whatever the tactic may be, as just something we go to. You know how sometimes you feel like your team just needs a change? Maybe something that is a bit more dull, a bit more counter-attacky for when we're playing the likes of Bournemouth. Because the way we play is pretty, it's not gung-ho, but it's pretty like it's going at the team. And I feel like when the team is like Bournemouth, just a lot better, we just are never going to beat a team like Bournemouth. To be fair, they're on 103 points. They're doing all right. But something a little bit more secure, like maybe even bringing those fullbacks back to support and having something where we look for draws and maybe nick a goal, but it's okay, we're 2-0 down. But something that we can just jump to. Okay. Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. Are Brentford losing? They are fucking losing, aren't they? Are they playing? They're not playing. Unless I've gone blind. Come on, boys. Come on, Severino. Boxy's that easily wide. Get at half time, lads. Okay. About as expected result, pretty much. Although I would like to maybe created a chance or two more. Trouble is, Two of our main inverted wingers is why I thought of this tactic in the first place, because we've got all these guys that play on the other side. Oh, ow! Just play 'em. Just get on with it, boys. Demand a bit more. Oh, Brentford are 1-1. So that would have put, even if we won both games, if Brentford draw or win either of their 2 games, it's over anyway, I think. Go on, Mitchell. Go on, son. Okay. I'm glad my ball-winning defender is playing as a number 10. That's really good. Love that. Loving that. It's like I was hanging on in a game against one of the random league games, right? I'm like 85th minute and I'm very defensive. I've dropped the line back. I'm doing, the 4-1 defensive fullbacks and everything. And then at one point, we had the ball and my fullback just went, fuck it, I'm bombing on. I'm going. I'm like, where are you going, dude? You're supposed to be defending. I suppose they've got their own brains, these footballers, aren't they? I say brains, that's an optimistic term. Oh, that's going to be a penalty, isn't it? Oh, what a disgusting tackle. Ugh, leg breaker. Steve. 15th for the season. All right, come on, boys. I don't think we have anybody in the team that really youngsters that could do with a bit of game time. Maybe like Ben Hunt, probably. Might as well take the loanies off. Go on, Mayer. There we go. A rare game for Mayer this season. Got 20 minutes to see if he can do anything. Go on, get it? Yes, Pillinger. Plays it up. He did everything and then just fluffed his pass. Van der Plum. Well, I'm glad we've got such a strong central spine with 2 centre-backs and a ball-winning midfielder there. Easy for Barker. Brentford are still drawing. Sheffield Wednesday have put up a bit of a fight, to be fair. They've been awful all season. They picked up a result against us. Lisbeth has been playing at 5.9. It's bad when it goes red. Go on, Severino. Bit aimless. Yeah, need some tweak in this tactic, but I don't mind the shape. I think I might try and make this a little bit more secure. Maybe not push the fullbacks on, and have this as our sort of playing against the big boys that we expect nothing from. Go on, Ben. Go on, son. Cut it back. Oh, it's decent. Oh, how have you not finished it? Battersby. Oh, he's playing so badly. To be fair, he's never played left wing, inverted winger in his life. But that doesn't stop you from being able to kick a football, right? Okay. Brentford are still drawing. Newcastle have moved into 6. There you go. I like Newcastle. You can have playoffs. We gifted them that one. Oh, no. Can't say that after losing 3-0. That's a mistake. 2-0, you might get away with it. Saying you did well. Gave it a good shot. We were underdogs. For 3-0, they get pissed off. Right, we're going to skip the last game of the season because it's totally pointless. I'm going to play the same tactic just to get the team a little bit used to it. Maybe with a few tweaks because we're playing another good side, aren't we? Because we're playing one of the big boys in the playoffs. So it's actually kind of good. Right, yeah, so we're playing Middlesbrough, who are sitting second. So I'm going to make this tactic a little bit more structurally sound. And then we'll come back for the end of the season and talk about what we're going to do next season. Okay, so we played the new tactic, slightly more reserved style of the tactic against Middlesbrough, who are second in the league. Okay, we lost 3-0, but hang on, wait. One was a penalty. One was a direct free kick that he put in the top bins. and the other was a corner. So they don't count, right? That's how football works, right? Like, that's not me. That's not my fault, my tactic. Like, actually, it wasn't too bad. Like, we played all right against a good side. So, like, there's positives. Right, end of the season. Also, we need to check on Oxford to see if Hasbro has got them promoted. Haven't looked for a few weeks. Finished 9th in the end. Not bad season, my friends. Not bad. Oh, Newcastle dropped out. Get wrecked. Like, ridiculously good season. I'm amazed that we've done as well as we have. Biggest win was 5-0. Goal of the season was a Dan. Sponsorship's gone up by 60k, which is what you expect. Broadcast revenue's gone up by 2.4 million. Corporate and hospitality's gone up by 50k-ish. Prize money's gone down because we didn't have a good as well. The match day commercial and retail's gone down quite by 150k. I think. Roos, Adam Barker, Mayer, and Pillinger. But it's all good. Look, it's broadcast revenue. That's all really. Total merchandise sales 318k. Good. I don't know why that doesn't compare to last year. 4,000 shirts. It doesn't seem very many, does it? There's our team of the season. Not bad as Beard Bell. Okay. The Batista and Murray. Strap, Camphius, McNally, Kloss. Yeah. I think one of the biggest surprises is Camphius this season. Like I said earlier, like bought him as a left back, sort of back up, and now he's my main centre back. Okay, player of the season, Roos, obviously. Young player of the season, Roos. Signing of the season, Severino, who, but he's only 18, so it's fine. Goal of the season was Zidane. Top goal scorer with Roos with 26 goals. Roos with also 11 assists. Most man of the match, Roos with 5. Best average rating, Roos. Worst discipline, McNally gets a new record. Woo-hoo-hoo. And Severino's our highest ever transfer fee paid. But more importantly, how is Oxford doing? Okay, they finished 3rd. Have they finished 3rd? No, they've still got a shit ton of games to go. Not shit ton. That's not a shit ton, is it? They've still got 4 games left. Okay, we'll do that at the start of next episode then. We'll discover if Hasbro has fired them to glory. He just continues on. It's ridiculous what he's doing. Although Heathcote's really caught up. 20 goals and 15 assists. He's not bad. That level, and he's 19. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that people want him. Okay, Gary Smith's back in though. Nice. Good goes. I've given Hasbro Gary Smith's contract's running out, and I'm not going to re-sign him. I don't think he's ever going to sort of be anywhere close. But I have re-signed Hasbro purely so I can loan him back to Oxford. I wish we could I could contact them and say, do you want to buy him? I'll pay his wages. I don't mind paying his wages. You can have him. Best 11. Who got in? McNally. Yep, not surprising. Initial budgets, 940k. 80k on wages, which is basically what we're spending, right? 76, okay. But then we've got a couple of players leaving. Fine. Dynamics with McNally, Adan, and Murray. It's good. All players that are staying around, which is really good. And lots of highly influential players. Plans for next season. That's not over because they don't like it. If I say mid-table, I think they might go. Do I just say avoid? Can I say? Going to work. I'll make sure we're well clear of it next year. Okay, you're not going to get very far asking for squad to compete on a level we're not remotely close to. What? Not being... Because I said we're not going to get in a relegation battle, so they're suggesting I am. You know we finished 9th in the fucking league, right? Just... Well, no, I'm not having it. I still don't think they're setting us an achievable target. Okay, the target is let's get relegated. How's that? Absolute dickheads. I'm going to raise my hands. Offended. Okay. Good, that went well. How dare I suggest that we're... crazy person. Okay, where are we going? South East England, my hometown. Amsterdam, baby, let's go. Smoke a pancake, let's go. Right. So, team-wise, Barker, first choice goalkeeper, sorted. We've got the Thomas Bennett can come back, and he can be our backup goalkeeper. Cherniak, I'm just going to let him go free. Okay, I think I kind of want to keep him as a. What does he want? He wants to be an important player. If he'll accept it, no. Okay, let him go free. We can just like this guy's fine as a backup. Right back. Really pleased with Kloss's performance, especially early, like first half of the season. He was really good. Can play both sides. He's 2-footed. He's very versatile. Can play wing backs as well. All good. McNally, love him. Played 40 games this season. Camphia's done really well as well. Hurdle's finally back from injury as the season ends. That's always nice. Mazinga's going to be leaving us, so we probably need another centre back. But I'm basing this on the 4-4-2. That's still going to be our main system next season. Left back, we're going to need a new left back. Severino is still only 18, so I don't want him to be first choice, so we need a first choice left back. Battersby, only 18 again. And who's the other guy? Ben Hunt. I think we get rid of Ben Hunt. He had that horrible injury that he basically missed most of the entire season, and that hasn't helped his development at all. He's 20 years old now. He's never going to get close to that. I think Ben Hunt's time with us is at an end. What's he on? He's on 1,400. We're also going to lose Strap, who's on $5,000, which gives us a big chunk of wages. So right winger, a first choice right winger, which I just struggle with. Left winger, depends if we get the loanies back. I'll take Winter and Bell. If I can get both of them back, I will take them. Actually, not Winter because he's on high wages, but Bell. Can we do that now? Is it too early? That would be great, but if not, we need somebody there. Central midfield, we've got a nice mix of players that I'm happy with. Up front, sorted. If we continue with this 4-4-2, then we keep Adan and Roos. They're our main two guys. I think I've been exceptionally happy with their performance, stepping up to the championship. And we just need backup, I think. Monty and Mayer, it's time to go! Not because they're suddenly shit, but I think, these players have been really good for me, and I want them to play football, and it sucks that they're just sort of sat on their bench, not really getting much football at all. And they're not championship quality. They're League One. They're good League One strikers, but neither of them are going to do it. And they're at that age. Monty's 25 now. He's not really going to improve. Mayer's going to improve a bit, but he's still not championship material. So we need some strikers, maybe a loanee and a young superstar that we're going to nurture. But I think it's not drastic changes. It's not crazy stuff. We can't do a massive amount just because of the wage concerns. We can move some of this budget into give ourselves another 20 grand if needed. We still got money. We've got 1.6 million in the bank. We'll get a chunk of change as well at the end of the season. So it's all looking good. As for, I won't make a prediction now because I'll see how the transfer window goes, but I'm quietly confident that at least this again, I'll be okay if we can do this again, maybe get a little bit closer to playoffs, sneak into the playoffs next season. I'd be absolutely delighted. But there we go, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the support on this series. I know it's a long one. It's just how you like it. See you next time. Bye-bye. I made a Willy joke.